All right, welcome back. Trying to get going here. It's already afternoon time on Super Bowl Sunday, but I'm getting there. I'm about to start on the actual putting some servos in on the other wing. I've kind of got the one that I had to put the flap on. It's glued in, it's curing, so until that sets up, I'm just going to work on the other wing and everything. It was actually pretty easy to get, I say that, but I haven't tested it. I gotta wait till it cures, so. But I think it's good. I think it's set properly. The other wing, actually, I almost wish I could I wish I'd have cut both of them off, because after looking at this wing, the flap is kind of canted. So if you had a straight line, which is the edge of the wing, the flap's actually angled. So where it touches and meets the aileron, if you flip the wing over to where it's, the top side, the flap is sticking up. So it's going to drive me nuts. I'm OCD with stuff like that, so it's going to probably twitch the eyeball, until I fix it, but I don't want to fix it. At this point, I just want to get the damn thing built, and everybody keeps telling me I should sell it, and I'm like, yeah, probably, but I can't afford to buy and sell, because you never recover the cost of what you put into one of these things when you sell them. So, but I like the jet. I like my first one. It flew good. Hopefully this one does as well. So I'll probably just let it go and deal with it. It's not too crazy. So as long as it doesn't affect anything, flight performance or anything, it should be fine. We have to do some weird trimming, but that's it. So I'm going to start with the aileron servo, and then I'll do the flap followed by the leading edge slap. But I am going to do some cleanup. So I'm going to take, excuse me for 1 second. Where's it at? It might actually be in the Dremel. It's just one of those crystal tip drill bit or Dremel. Why can't I say that lately? Whatever. One of the bits, the diamond bit, the tip bit, and it's just round, and it's great for going through and cleaning out XX epoxy. They're just over excessive, and as you know, extra epoxy doesn't mean extra strength necessarily, but it does mean extra weight. So to that aspect, I will be cleaning out all the big goops and extra stuff, just to kind of show you guys here what I'm talking about. So let me flip this around. So this is the wing. This is the aileron, flap, and then the leading edge is up there. But I mean, typically, you have to kind of clean this stuff out anyways, because the servo mounts will go all the way over, so you got to clean some of this up. But I mean, that's just ugly. And there's like gobs of it, like you can't see it, but it's like big gob of it here and everything. And I already did this one. This is the wing that's kind of setting up with the flap on. And what I was talking about, you can't see it, but so I cleaned this one up already. You just take that little diamond bit, which has it's a ball, and you just go through and you can actually just run it right down the steam, and it kind of does like if you were taking your finger and doing like this with a bead of caulk. It makes a nice little, perfect little glue joint, and you get rid of all that excess stuff that it doesn't do anything. I mean, when the glue comes all the way out here, it's not doing anything. It's just extra weight. So, like I said, extra epoxy doesn't always mean extra strength. So there's your tip for the day. So I'm going to go through and clean out a lot of that. The front one had a lot, and this one, I've already done this one, but the front up there, let's see if I can get but you can kind of see it, look, they just kind of slop that stuff in there. So I'll go through and clean a lot of that out. And it may not seem like a lot, but I mean, here, there, everywhere. The fuselage is pretty good. It's, like I said, they use something different when they lay up these wings than what they do in the fuselage. Fuselage looks more like the high saw that I use versus this chalky, very soft stuff that they use in the wings. So it really only has to be these wings that I got to clean up a little bit. So not a huge thing, but just something I'm going to do before I put the servo in. So to that note, you do have these little hardware packets, and the ailerons will use these little T brackets. And so you mount the T bracket. It's hard to see it there. Little T bracket on the servo like that. Actually, it goes on top. So the T bracket will come on, and then you just set the servo kind of goes in. I gotta get, wrong servo. So you put the servo in, and the servo goes in like this, essentially. And then the T bracket comes over here, and you screw it down here. So this is where the servo kind of goes, just like that. And I'm using the same servos from the last two that I've built. So all the servo arms and everything are what I need, so I won't have to do any of that stuff. And I typically will, I don't know, I can't remember if I used their ball and their rod and ball ends before or not. I think I used some of them when I didn't have like a rod that would work, but I think I ended up using my own stuff in certain ones. So I may do that here, but I do have some Dubro heavy duty ball ends that I'll probably use. So, but I'm going to lay out the parts and show you what I used on each one as I go. So kind of helps. It's like a virtual or like a live, you know, a video manual per se. But I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to clean all this up. Like I said, that's kind of like the before. It's hard to see because of the light. There you go. See, that's just ugly. So I'll clean all that up, and this is the actual, these are the position lights, and there's a slime light on the top, which I don't remember ever seeing the slime light like that. So I wonder if they don't, I'm worried that the slime light's not actually where the slime light is. The slime light's really like way out here, and here's the daggum edge of the board. And if I remember correctly, these little LEDs are like this big, so they may only have like half of the LED over the slime light, which is going to be very aggravating. But we'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully that's the way it is. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to hit the next video here shortly, so I'll be back soon. You guys take it easy.